Hey everybody. All right. Well, we're going to be taking a look at another cool crowdfunded thing. All the stuff that I crowdfunded about a year ago is starting to finally show up. Now, this is the Tomy Back to the Future DeLorean. This is from the first movie version. Love the box. You can see the artwork here. It's got the DeLorean on it. It says powered by flux capacitor. On the side here, you can see that it's got the flux capacitor. All right, so let's go and open this up. Now, it was about a year ago that we crowdfunded these. Tomy, as many of you know, I did a video on it, made that beautiful Starship Enterprise, the original Star Trek Enterprise from the original series. Die-cast metal, 3 foot long, absolutely fantastic. So when I got that, they had already started the crowdfunding for this. And so I was looking forward to getting it. So this should be pretty cool, actually. So this one isn't as big as the Hot Toys one, which is fine because, quite frankly, that thing is just too dang big. And, it's getting harder and harder for me to, have the room to display all this stuff. Okay, I was trying to figure out how that opened. All right, so we got to, well, let me see if I can get this styrofoam out of here because that's probably not going to be easy. All right, so here it is out of the box. Very nice. It comes with batteries, but like I said, I always put my own batteries in because I'm not sure how long these last. But it's very nice that they do provide them. So this looks like we got some paperwork in here. Ooh, look at this. You know what? We'll take a look at the paperwork later because I just want to get onto this. So yeah, it looks like, my gosh, it takes 6 AA batteries. This is the lightning rod. This is the cool, ooh, look at that. That looks nice. See, let me make sure I'm in camera here. Yeah, look at this. Very nice. That's cool. Now, some of this stuff was part of stretch goals. The stretch goal for this, we well passed it. And so they threw in some more goodies, which they oftentimes do with these. I can't remember if this was one of those stretch goal items, but I know for sure these were. So these are the flames that come out of the back when the car went through the time warp basically, and it left the flame in behind there. Oh, these are cool looking. You see how these are packaged. Oh, there's an alarm clock too. Hopefully, I'm sorry if I'm out of camera. I can't see my view screen from here. Let's see how is these packaged. Yeah, it looks like there's some tape here. Let me see if I can cut it. Ah, there we go. All right, so there's an alarm clock. Now, I'm not really sure what the deal is with these clocks. Let me see if yeah, I may have to I'll get some better lighting on this, but the Hot Toys one came with the clock separate too, and I'm not sure what the point of that is. I have to go back and watch the movie. Was it because I know Michael J. Fox puts the clock in there, so maybe they give you the choice of whether or not you want to, put it in there or not. Maybe that's why. All right, let's take a look. Ooh, these are neat. These are really cool. So these flame pieces, oh man, these are awesome. So you'll put these behind the car so that it looks like the flame is on there. Oh, you know what? They're each different too. I thought they were the same, but no, if you look at them, they're actually different. Here, I'll try to do them right side up. Yeah, that's cool. They're kind of like I don't know, kind of like a hard plastic, but I like it. All right, that's really cool. I like that. The heck is this? I'm not sure what that is. Oh, you know what? I forgot about this part. Okay, so I don't know why I forgot about it, because the main reason I bought this is because it has smoke effects that come out of the vent. I guess you'll put this on here so you can syringe the fluid in there. I'm not sure where it goes. That's really neat. So that's nice. They give you the fluid or the syringe for this. And it looks like there's another attachment here. Oh no, this is a different one. Look at that. This is like the bulb version. Well, that's cool. They give you 2 different versions, 2 different ways to put the fluid in there. All right, that's very nice. I love when they do all this kind of stuff. Let's see, I'm not sure what, oh, let me move this clock. I don't want to lose it. Not sure what this is. Oh, you know what? I think I know what this is. Let me get this out. Yes. Oh, yeah, this is cool. I forgot about this. Oh, this is neat. All right. This is Einstein. Look, it's a little Einstein. This was another, oh, he looks great. Look at that. This was another extra that we got for crossing over whatever threshold. You know, this is really nicely painted, I gotta say. Looks better than your average action figure. Look how cute he is. I always thought Einstein was so cute. Oh, that's so cool. He's even got his little stopwatch on there. Oh, man, he is so cute. Oh, that's cool. I really like this. I'm so glad we got that stretch goal to get Einstein. All right, well, I love that. All right, so it looks like this thing is taped. You know, I'm assuming this is the right way that this is. I'm assuming that it's right side up. I hope it is anyway. All right, so let me try to get all this cut. All right, well, you know what? Let me pause here so I can get to the other side. Okay, so I got the tape cut. Let's take a look at this guy. All right, let's see. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Ooh, it's cold. So the whole thing is die cast. These are probably plastic back here, but Tomy makes these die cast things. I mean, that Enterprise I talked about previously, that thing weighed like 20 pounds. This is really nice. Oh, God. Okay, this is really cool. Let's see. How the heck am I going to get this out of here? They got these pads on the side. Great job packaging. They did a really good job packaging these. Let's see if I can get them out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to lift this thing out of here. They did a good job also protecting it, you know, with this tissue and sponge stuff. How the heck am I going to grip this? I don't want to pull on anything I don't want to be pulling on. I wonder if I can get under the wheel well. Wow, this thing's going to be, oh, I can already tell this thing is heavy as heck. Let me see. It's almost a two-person. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Oh my gosh. This thing weighs a ton. Wow, this is hefty. Let me make sure I'm in camera. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I'll get better lighting on this, of course, but I just kind of wanted to, oh my gosh, wow. Some crazy detail. So as I mentioned, this is the first version. It's got the plutonium reactor back here. My favorite one is from Back to the Future 2, the hovering one and the Mr. Fusion. And I wouldn't be surprised if they come out with that one as well. But to be honest, I have so many DeLoreans of that version, and I don't think I have any of this one. So that was another reason that I really wanted to get this one. All right, so you know what? I'll get all of this off. Let me get it set up, and then we'll take a look at it. On the bottom here, we can see where the batteries go. So it does take 6 AA batteries, which is a lot of batteries. I'm not going to lie. Here's the detail. Some people are probably not going to like that this is battery power. They're probably going to wish that you could just plug it in. And yeah, I can probably see that. But it's not a deal breaker for me. And this just goes on here and you screw them right back on. All right, here it is. Oh, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This thing is absolutely fantastic. I love this. I love the scale of it. I think they said it's 1/10 scale or something like that. I've never understood how the scaling works on models and stuff. But I like it. I think I like this one actually better than the Hot Toys one that I have. I did a video on that one. That one is absolutely huge. It's an absolute room hog. I mean, I knew it when I bought it. This is much more displayable. It's made of metal, unlike the Hot Toys one, which is, you know, all plastic pretty much. All of the details are plastic on here, but the main body is metal, including the front and back section. I can't remember what they call that. You can see the details on here. I'll get some close-ups so we can really see all the stuff going on in there. And it's absolutely beautiful. Let me see here. The doors open. They're not the easiest to get a hold of. I kind of use the mirror. I'm not really, it's about the only way you can grip it. And the doors have got a good, you can see the detail in there. Oh man, so cool. The doors have a really nice, like stiffness to them to where you can, you can go halfway up like that. You don't even have to have them up. It's got a nice tension on there, and it's awesome. I love it. Here's what it looks like from the front with the doors open. Oh man, the DeLorean is such a cool car. I mean, even if it wasn't modified to look like the Back to the Future car, it's just, I've always remembered when I first saw these come out, I just fell in love with them. Unfortunately, the cars themselves weren't very good as far as the way they ran, I guess, but they are still making them now, I think, and they've hopefully made some improvements on the engine and stuff. But yeah, this is, oh man, so cool. It's so heavy too. All right, let's get some close-ups so you can see all the cool details. By the way, this does come with a certificate of authenticity, and you can pause the video and read it right there. And it comes in all these different languages as well. So there's a whole bunch of different ones here. So they tried to cover, I'm guessing, as many languages as they could. So that's very cool. All right, now let's take a look at the car itself. So the finish on this is absolutely fantastic. I love it. Trying to get it so we can get the light on it just right, but you can kind of see. Now mine is not flawless. I'm going to mention there's some things in here that I'm seeing. You can kind of see some scuffs on here. And it's probably due to where it was rubbing up against, the problem with shipping stuff like this is who knows how the shipping people treat this stuff. Now, this was shipped just before Christmas, and that's another gripe I have with a lot of these companies. They ship this stuff during the holidays. It's the worst time to ship anything. You're going to have more of a chance of things getting lost, stolen, or broken. And my HasLab, I just did a video on the HasLab 2-in-the-box Ghostbusters props from HasLab, and they ship theirs during the holidays too. It's just, they need to not ship them during the holidays because things are treated so rough. But yeah, I got some flaws here. There's a little bit of I don't know, I saw some scratches here too. I'm not sure if we can see them. They're kind of like X's. So it's not a perfect finish. I mean, I'm just saying, especially under my studio lights, I'm really starting to see a lot of stuff going on here. But, I guess it's going to have to be something I'll live with. There's the mirror. These things here, whenever you're picking up the car, you're of course trying to pick it up on each side. And this is a problem with a lot of DeLorean models like this, is the pressure is put on that pipe or that little wiring. And you got to be careful because you'll pop that off. So every time I pick it up, I'm trying to be very conscious about not, putting too much pressure on there. Here you can see the wires going around here. You got the really nice hubs. Looks like it does say, let's see if I can focus in on it. I think it does have the DMC on there. That's very nice. Okay. Got this detail going on here. There is the time bands, I guess is what they call these. Flux bands. These are plastic. At least you don't have to put them on like the Sideshow one. That was a pain. I was noticing, look at that. You can see there's like a blue tubing back there. So I think the lighting that they use for this are those tube lights. They're kind of new. A lot of model builders are using those in their models now. There's the DMC logo. Headlights. Very nice. This, I think it's called a fascia or something like that. You can see a little bit of change in color right here. It's another scuff that I can't get off of there. And this is another thing. Now, I know this is something that a lot of people would probably return this for, but I think there's actually a slight dent in my hood. Let's see, where is it? It's like right in here. I'll try to see if I can get it under the light, but there's a little bit of a dent in there. So, let's see, where was it? I'll try to get it in the light so you can see it, because I noticed it when I was moving things around here, but that's unfortunate. Here's the wires going around here. Here's the detail in the back. I always love all this stuff going on back here. Look at all that. Of course, the car changed a little bit from the first and second movie, and I think they had something like, 4 cars for the movie. And so, this is going to be an idealized version of probably all 4. Oh, I just noticed that. Look at this. They got some weathering on there. Oh, that looks nice. Look at that. That's cool. I didn't even notice that the first time I saw this. Here's the top detailing. Got all the tubes and wires going on in there. These are the touch sensors right here and right here. I love it. There's no switches. They're actually touch sensor switches, so they blend in with the details. Very, very good design. They did that with the Enterprise too, which I absolutely loved. If I can get the right lighting on here, maybe we can see this a little bit better. Sorry, I'm a one-person show here, so I got to do the lighting and the camera work. There's that thing on the top. Look at that. That looks so good. Love that orange going on in there. There's even detail down in the bottom. Oh, so good, so good. Just love this car. Here's the other side. There's those military things. I don't remember what those were called. They got those cool capacitors right there. Very nicely detailed on that. Look at that. The paint job on them is really good. Yeah, these are kind of cool. I like those things. All right, so now let's take a look at the interior. I just realized I forgot to show you the back taillight section back here. So you can see all that. Those are going to light up there. Got the out of time license plate. And then there is a fogger in there. The fog is going to come out of there, which is cool. I just love that they did that. Okay, now let's take a look at the interior. Okay, so let's start with this driver's side. Now it's going to be hard to shoot the video from here because it's hard. I can't get the camera in there. But there you can see the dash, and then the wheel. The wheel doesn't turn. It's fixed, but that's okay. There's no pedals on the floor. But I do like that the floor mats have the DMC logo on it. I mean, how cool is that? That's pretty neat. Over here you can see the time circuits. Let me see if I can zoom in and try to focus. Those are going to light up. The top here, I cannot figure out where that alarm clock goes. There's no spot for it to go in or snap in. There's no holes at the top of there. So I have no idea. And it's not like I could probably reach in there and do it anyway. So I'm just going to leave it out. There's that compass, the dome for the compass. There's the time circuit switch, stick shift. There's the keypad down there. That's very cool. I mean, look at that. That's even detailed out. I think these are going to light up, these little lights right in here. There's a square box thing right there. I'm not sure what that is. There's the flux capacitor. Looks very nice, and it's very detailed as well. It even has the writing on it. That's very neat. Sorry, it's hard to keep focused in there. And then we got all that going on. The seats are not cushioned or anything. They're just plastic, but that's fine. All right, let's check out the other side. So over here, you can see how there's all these dials. I don't think there's as much wiring on this side as there was in the second movie. Look at all that. I mean, there's switches on that thing, and I think there's actually text on there. Let me see if I can focus in and stay steady as possible. But look at that. You can actually see there's text on that. I mean, how detailed can you get? Ah, that's cool. Then here's the other side. Back there, another look at that flux capacitor. All right, well, let's check out the lighting on this thing because I bet it's going to look pretty nice. Okay, now I've dimmed the light so we can appreciate the lighting better. So let's start with that first touch sensor right here. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Ah, those flux bands, they look so good. Look at that. So we got the turn signal lights, the headlight, and I just love, let me get lower here. Look at that. You can see the tubing that goes back here. Now it looks brighter on camera because, as we know, the camera tends to blow out everything. So it looks brighter. It's got more of a subtle glow to it, and it's got a more of a richer blue color. Oh god, it looks good. I really like this a lot. You can see the turn signal indicators are lit. I really love that tube lighting. That looks really, really good. Oh my gosh. There's the light there also. Let's get back up here. Yeah, I'll get a close-up so we can see inside there. But that looks so good. It's like neon. It looks like miniature neon tubing. There's that. Oh, okay. Now it shuts off after, oh, I don't know, a minute or something like that. Let's turn those back on. And there's the tail lights. Ah, very, very good. Now I didn't know this, but this is a sensor too, the license plate. So let's touch that. And now that turns on the interior lights. Look at, there's the flux capacitor. I'll get a close-up of all of that too. Oh my gosh. Oh, That is absolutely beautiful. Wow, those are lit right there. There's those meters there. Oh man, that flux capacitor is awesome. Oh, so cool. Okay, let me get some close-ups so we can really check those out. Now here you can really see those tubes that are back there. That looks awesome. I really love that tubing a lot. That is so, so awesome. Can't remember if that's how they did it in the movie, but it really works with this. Yeah, that is really cool. Let's go to the back here. See the tubing back here as well. They did a good job on these bands. They look really nice. Oh, that is so awesome. There's the side lights. There's the tail lights. Very, very cool. There's a little bit of, you can see how the red doesn't quite cover all of that. So they're a little bit off on the graphics in there, I would say. These ones look pretty decent here, but you can see there's a little bit here where they missed. Now, I'm not sure I kind of like this timer. That kind of gets annoying. I'd like to leave it on, but it's probably there to save on batteries. Oh, you can see how they go all the way to the bottom here. Oh, that's so cool. Let's see. That's awesome right there. All right. Now the interior lights went off, so let's turn those back on. All right, so since we're on this side, let's check those out. There's those cool meters. They're all lit up. There's those time circuits. Oh, man, look, you can actually read those. That thing is lit. And, oh, they went off. That's interesting. It went off. Maybe it has a little bit of animation to it. And then there's that flux capacitor. Oh my gosh, let me see if I can zoom in on it. Look at that thing. It's going full force. See if we can see it through the window. Oh, that's really awesome. Man, that looks good. Wow. All right, that's pretty impressive. And even those green things hanging down are lit. All right, let's come around this side. There is that thing. I don't know the technical terms of this, obviously. I know there's some people that know all the different things in here. Okay, so there goes that again. So let's hit that back. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that timer. That's kind of annoying, I'll be honest with you. There's the top lights there. See, now that's lit red again, but it did shut off. And then here's the time circuits. Now, if you push this twice, let's do that again. Let's see what that does. All right, see if that changes anything. Well, I can see that thing is lit up there now. Was that lit before? Oh, that's green now. That's interesting. Did anything change over here? Well, see, now that went off again. That's very cool. All right, let me try to. It's so hard to do this one-handed. Okay, so let me turn them off, and then we'll turn them back on. So now they're red, and those are red. The flux capacitor is the same. All right, now let me hit the back sensor or the back switch again. Okay, so then that turns it to green. Okay, so those of you who are uber scientific about all this stuff will know what the difference is between red and green. You can comment in the comments. You think I would know that stuff as much as I love these movies. But that's cool. They give you like they give you two different things, and that is different too. It's not green. All right, well, that's pretty neat. And I don't think this switch does anything if you push it twice. It just turns it off. That one right there. Okay, now let's check out this smoke feature because I really want to check it out, but I got to make sure I have enough smoke fluid in there. The reason there's two different syringes is this one here is used for filling up the reservoir, which is inside the plutonium reactor right here. And this has the measurements on here. You go up to 4 milliliters is the most that you put in there. And that's how you fill it up. Now this one here, this is for if you overfill it. If you overfill it, you put this little narrow section down inside the vent right in here, and there's 2 nozzles inside of there. And you put this in here, and then you syringe out any extra fluid so that you don't have too much in there. So that's pretty neat that they give you a way to get that out of here. Now the stuff I'm going to be using is this stuff here. It's called Ghost Fog Machine Fluid. I found this on Amazon. It's way bigger bottle than I thought. It'll take you probably a long time to get through that. So let's get ready to put that inside of there. All right, so let's go ahead and get this ready to go. I already opened up the aluminum foil that's on there. Now I think there's fluid already down in that thing. I think probably a little bit anyway. So I'm not going to put a lot in here. I'm just going to get maybe like two milliliters. We'll start with 2. Yeah, let me try to do this right. I don't want to overfill it. So yeah, see, that's about 2. All right, let's start with, I think this will be enough. Let's try that. All right, so we just take the top of this plutonium reactor off. It's not the easiest thing to get a grip on. And that's what it looks like, just like that. All right, and then we'll put a little bit of this juice in here. I don't know how fast it goes through this stuff. But I guess I'll find out. We'll just put a little bit in there just to kind of get it started. I don't want to overfill it. Like I said, I think they put some in there already just because they have to test it before it goes out. All right, let's give it a shot. Okay, so I'm holding up a black background so we can see the smoke better. So I may as well turn on the main lights here, and then I may as well turn on the interior lights too. Okay, so the way to activate the smoker is the one on the left, the other touch sensor. So we'll turn that on, and I'll show you the reactor there because it has some cool lighting effects in there. Now, after a few seconds, the smoker will kick in. At least it's supposed to, so let's see if it works. Ooh! Oh! Oh, that is cool! Oh my gosh, look at that! That is fantastic. Wow, look at that. This is actually some pretty good smoke stuff. It really lingers. Oh, that is cool. That is really, really awesome. Here, let me turn it off, and then we'll try it again. I don't think it keeps repeating itself. I think you have to turn it off and turn it on, maybe. I'm not sure. Since the lights only stay on for about a minute or so, or a couple minutes. All right, let's see if we can get it to go again. There we go. Oh man, that's so cool. Oh, that is really awesome. Originally, I thought this used a water mister, but it doesn't. It uses the fluid. So you are going to have to buy your own fluid. It doesn't come with it, probably because they couldn't ship it legally or something. But that's really neat. And there's a little motor inside there. You can probably hear it. I'm not sure my microphone is picking it up. We'll see if we can have it go again here. Quite a bit of smoke comes out of there. I'm not sure how quickly that fluid gets used. Here we go. Oh man, that is so awesome. Oh, I love it. That was the main reason I bought this, is because of the smoking effect. I don't think I've ever seen any commercially available one that has the smoking effect. Oh, that is awesome. Absolutely love it. Okay, so I wanted to show the lights of the reactor. So that's the button to turn on those. Of course, I showed you the back license plate. That turns on the interior lighting. And then this is the button for the reactor. See, look at that. It's got this really cool green glow inside of there. And I also noticed this lights up. This thing in the middle lights up now. Maybe it always did and I just didn't even notice it. Okay, there we go. The smoke's coming out. Oh, that is awesome. That is so cool. I absolutely love that. That is probably the best feature on here. Let's turn it off. Turn it back on again. So yeah, if you leave it on, it'll shut off. And I'll show you what it looks like because the lights on that reactor, they kind of fade out. It's really cool the way they do it. But it takes a few seconds after you turn it on, and then here they go. Oh man, that is so cool. I love it. Okay, so then I'll have to wait until this starts to fade out. So let me pause right here. I was noticing it looks like it changes color in there. There's like a small pulsating effect, which is really neat that they did that. It's probably not coming out on camera. Maybe it's the fins on the inside. And then there it goes. It fades out. That is awesome. Man, what a great effect. I absolutely love it. I wanted to show you that slight dent that I have in the hood. I'm not sure you'll be able to see it. It's right here. You have to get it in the light just right, but see it right there? I mean, it's not a big deal. Honestly, I don't see it about 95% of the time. It's just light will happen to hit it just right. And I guarantee you most people won't even notice it. But I'm not going to sit here and return this just for that because I just don't feel like going through the hassle of it. And quite frankly, I wasn't really expecting it to be absolutely flawless because this has got an interesting kind of finish to it. It's almost like it's got a layer on it to kind of give it a little bit of dullness because it was more like a brushed aluminum kind of brushed steel kind of look on the actual car. And I think the layer under here, it would be shiny underneath it. That's my guess. So it's probably like a spray coat on there. But anyway, it's not a big deal, and I'm just going to keep this one. It's not that big of a deal for me to go through all the hassle of returning it. All right, now the lightning cable goes on. There's like 4 holes down in here. So this space is made for that orange tube right there. So we'll just kind of put it in here. You have to kind of finagle it a little bit to kind of get it down in there. But once you do, you can just kind of push it in, just like that. And that's ready to go. And here's how it looks when it's on. So it's pretty long. It goes way the heck up there. And that's how it fits down in there. So it's really nice. I like that they made it removable so you can display it with it or without. So that's very cool. Now we can't forget about cute little Einstein here. Here's a better look at him with some better lighting. Look at that face. Oh my goodness. So cute. There's his little stopwatch. It even has the red light on it. Nice the way they did his fur. The texture on it is really nice. They even have the band going around the backside of him. Nice paint job. His little tail. He's a solid piece, it looks like. Very, very cute. All right, so let's put him in the driver's seat here. Like I said, I try to get the door open using the mirror, but just a little bit. Don't pull the whole thing up using the mirror because it'll probably just break off. All right, and then we'll put little Einstein here in the seat. There's something on there. There we go. Oh, he's so cute. Yes, the wheel's kind of in the way, unfortunately. He doesn't quite fit in there quite right. I can't quite get him facing forward. Well, I mean, look at that. It's pretty funny. You know, if you watch that scene in the movie where he does that spin out, and I think Einstein's driving it, if you look closely, you can tell that the person that's driving it is dressed in a dog costume. It's really cool, like the stunt driver. So there he is. Isn't that cute? I love it. By the way, I mentioned it before, but this thing rolls so smooth. I can't believe how smooth this rolls. And here it is with those flame pieces on the back. It looks really good. Such an iconic look for it to have those. I like that each of those are different. They're not just the same piece. They're actually different molded pieces. They look very nice. It's a cool way to display it like that. Yeah, I love it. From above, you can kind of see it right there. I love all these goodies that they threw in. In case you're wondering about the size difference between this one and the Hot Toys version, that's the Hot Toys right there. You can see the difference in size. I think they said this one is 1/10 scale, I think. I don't understand the scaling, but man, that one is huge. But this one here is so heavy, it's killing me right now to hold these side by side. But that is the size difference, in case you wondered. All right, well, there we go. The Tomy diecast metal DeLorean. This is so cool. Thank you, Tomy, for making this. This is fantastic. It's another diecast metal fantastic creation. There goes the smoke. I love that smoke effect. Love all the extras that it came with. The flame and then the awesome little Einstein here. All the lights look fantastic. So $300 is what this retailed for. One and done. I'm already seeing these things showing up on eBay for crazy prices. I mean, it's almost like double and more. It's just insane how much people are selling these for. But I really love it. I think it's great. If you can get your hands on one of these, if you don't already, I would highly recommend it. And it's a nice size, and don't have to have it taking up so much room. Oh, that smoke is awesome. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. If you like this sort of stuff, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. I very much appreciate it. And until the next time, I will see you on the next video. So thank you so much for watching, and have a good one.